So, Gerard, I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties.
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about the Zerg, Gerard. We've all seen the tapes 100...
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. You must go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back. Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way, my good Admiral.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Admiral, the colonist base will be overrun in a matter of minutes. Shall we intervene?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen. We've seen enough.
And welcome back, guys, to the LP, the newest LP, the craziest of LPs of all time. StarCraft 1, Brood War. Well, plus Brood War, but you know what I mean. Nonetheless, this is gonna be a blind LP. Well, almost a blind LP. Maybe firstly, it's gonna be a blind LP. Well, like Terran Mission 1, you know, or Episode 1, and then it's gonna be a blind LP. Fully blind LP, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I remember Terran campaign. Freaking awesome. I love that faction, race, whatever you're gonna go with. And I remember that definitely a little bit here and there. I did finish it only once. Played it 3 times actually. But only once did I finish it. I hated the last level. I hated it. Did play a little bit of Zerg. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, not this one. And all in all, it's gonna be a purely blind LP from everything after that. All in all, I'll remember a few things, of course, in Terran mission, like mission 3, where you have to defend all the things. I think it was mission 3 or mission 4. Anywho, so yeah, all in all, as you can see, this is a classical thing, the awesome stuff, the craziest stuff. Oh, let's go into StarCraft. So we have the StarCraft original, StarCraft expansion. We're gonna go with StarCraft original because I'm so fucking awesome. Moving on to me, and then choosing the main thing. Now we shall play with Terran, Zerg, Protoss. Load save game also will be there. So again, we're gonna start with episode 1. Now there is a expansion pack, I think, well, a supplement, how it is called, supplement missions to the episode 1, called Insurrection. I will play that after Terran 1, because the entire mission involves during the episode 1. So as soon as I finish the Terrans, I shall go on to the Insurrection and all that. It's supposed to be non-canon, but Blizzard approved of it, so I'm gonna say it's canon, nonetheless, story-wise and all that good stuff. The first time I actually played, I'm gonna go with a little bit of history before entering actually the game, per usual. I remember first time playing the game. Back then, we only had like pirated CDs and bullshit like that. And we didn't have the music for the game. So again, when you play a game without the music, it really cuts off the huge amount of chunk of the game. You know, and I love Terran music. It's my favorite music by far. And you can see the precursor in Protoss music, Protoss 1. That is Steam. You can see that it's a precursor to Warcraft 3 music, because it feels more like human side of the Warcraft 3. Music-wise, that is, of course. So anyway, so I played it, and it was like interesting, and I always loved playing Brood War. The very first mission for the Protoss where they run away from Char, and that's the only mission I actually survived and played, and always played it on the New Year's Eve, every freaking time. It has that certain je ne sais quoi, if you will, for those kind of things. So nonetheless, I loved StarCraft, but I never got into it because it was never, I don't know, there's something about it that I never could, you know, like, it was rough for some reason for me. It didn't ever get, you know, like for Warcraft, I'm a bigger fan of Warcraft than StarCraft. So Warcraft 2, when I played it was awesome, and it was before StarCraft that I played Warcraft. I think it was Warcraft 2, I think came before StarCraft, if I'm not mistaken. So nonetheless, preferred Warcraft, didn't like StarCraft at all. I don't like overly fast, you know, like gameplay, as you can see in multiplayer and all good stuff like that, how people play that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Nonetheless, let's go in, because I'm in a little bit of a Blizzard mood. I don't like the new Blizzard, I like the old Blizzard, but nonetheless. So I'm gonna of course read per usual this, unless it goes away. Go away. You don't want to go away. Cool. Okay, so Terran campaign Rebel Yell. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago, when a large alien fleet emerged from war space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chalsara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the— oh shit, you asshole! Bootcamp, nonetheless. Officer Colonel Magistrate Marshal. Oh, you asshole! Now, we can skip the tutorial or not. I have no idea why would we skip the tutorial. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Simply select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
I really would like to actually go with— I never actually played tutorial for StarCraft. I want to see how it looks. That would be the first time actually we'll go to tutorial for StarCraft. Okay, thank you. And I also prefer this girl compared to the girl in the StarCraft 2. It looks like a robot or some crap like that in that one. In this one it looks like more like, not like Matrix, I want to say Blade Runner movie. It feels like that, you know, like a normal girl with awesome hair. Thank you. And also, of course, as you can see, this is pre-WoW bullshit, which is awesome bullshit, mind you. I hate WoW. I hate everything Blizzard became since WoW. Hate everything they created after WoW. So yeah, this is the golden age. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So we shall actually go. Build 3 supply depot, build a refinery, gather. Maybe. I do not know. Maybe I did play this one. I don't know. Let's go. Let's see how this is gonna go. I do remember some kind of tutorial, but maybe that's the same thing. Let's go. Thank you very much. No, I didn't ever play this. Yeah, awesome. So again, classical stuff, it has tips. I like this. I always like this. Like, you have tips for this bullshit if you wanna, like, next. Oh, I knew that. I didn't. Honestly, that would actually help a lot of people, especially me, who are total pro gamers in StarCraft universe, understand everything StarCraft. Okay. So thank you.
Is the cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations.
So
in order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs at a command center.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, first and foremost, the thing is, the music is so strong, even on the lowest settings. I have no idea what's happening there. So this is gonna be a little bit like, just a little bit. I'm gonna lower it. I mean, the thing is, the music is very important to me. I have to hear it. You have to hear it. Everything. You have to hear the sound. It's good enough. I hope it's good enough. If not, who cares? Nobody cares. Yeah. Anyway, I know there are not many LPs of StarCraft out there, so we shall go with my awesome LP. So I'll build a few SCVs. Let's build a SCV. So it's a hotkey S, like in StarCraft 2 also. So let's immediately gather some mineral field thingy. Yeah, minerals. We have our classical Space Marines. I do remember that Blizzard was supposed to make a Warhammer 40k game. They lost the license. Supply depots. Let's build supply depots. Let's see. It's also S. So it's actually totally same as in well, StarCraft 2 is totally same as the hotkeys for that as in StarCraft 1. Let's see. So let's see. We have 66. Supply depot is 100. Okay, and refinery is also 100. So let's build a supply depot. We do have to build a maybe barracks, maybe supply depot. I have no idea. So build 3 supply depots, build a refinery, gather 100 West Beam gas. I always just love when they say like no more West Beam gas. So yeah, we have 18 of 18 per usual. Well, per usual when you actually suck at this game, not like me, and actually be awesome about it. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but nobody cares. So nonetheless, let's get finally build S. Thank you very much.
Additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them.
Yep.
You can use SCVs to build additional supply depots.
Thank you. Thank you. So again, let's see how much LCV 50. We have already one that is supposed to be building, but of course we need supply depot. We need more populace. We need more thingies. So nonetheless, of course, if we lose a few of these guys, it will help. Just saying. Again, I love 2D graphics of any game. I love pixelated thingy like this. You know, I mean, it's a strange thing to me that this day alone, you do not get like press space and it will immediately go to the last known awesome location. Something done, finished, sexually aroused. Thank you very much. So we need 3 of these, and we have the need refinery, 100 West Beam gas. So we okay. We have 26, so we can start building more SCVs. We can't. We need 50 for that, I think. Yeah, 50. If I'm not, yeah, 50. I need to learn my hotkeys. Nonetheless, love these 2D graphics. Look how awesome the Marines look. Anyway, I do remember again. I was speaking about 40K license. They lost the license, if I am not mistaken, and of course they created their own universe, which is funny enough more popular. If you think about it, reality-wise, more popular than Warhammer 40K even. That's how much funny this is, reality-wise. You know, of course, 40K fans will hate it, maybe. You know, it's always like that. Normal. I mean, that's a normal thing. It's quite understandable also, but it's still a normal thing. And yet, you know, like, I'm a 40K fan. I really love 40K, but, you know, I don't care about those things. Of course, I love Star Trek and Star Wars. I don't have that specific kind of thing. Like, I think we can actually make rally points on this. I don't know if you can actually set rally points like in the SC2, no, StarCraft 2. So you can immediately go, or of course Warcraft 3, where you can immediately just go. Now, if this dude is going for this mineral patch here, let's see if he's gonna. No, he won't. So okay, so you do have to manually tell them where to actually go. Now let's set him around here near the mineral patch. We have enough of these guys anyway to collect. We have 74. We can build another one. Yeah, let's just build. Only costs 1 populace. One. God damn it! I'm forgetting the name of things. It's so evil. Nonetheless, I love things. I mean, I don't mind if it is like, I mean, Space Marines or Space Marines. Well, Terran Marine is Space Marines are the same, or Zerg are like Tyranids, or some crap of Protos are like, what the fuck are actually Protos in 40K? Tau? I don't think they're Tau. I think they're actually more Eldar, actually. So 104 mineral. Let's see, we can build another dude here. Let's build enough. I mean, we're not in a hurry. We don't have a time limit above all. It's a tutorial and it's an awesome thing, right? And yeah, that's about it. So West Beam gas, 5,000 here. We have a huge amount of mineral thingies, so we're gonna collect those thingies. We have a lot of here soldiers. There's, of course, yep. Thank you very much. Now, you see, this is. Shut up. This is the thing I never knew. Actually, I actually learned attack move command very late during my RTS period of awesome. And yeah, I never knew about this attack. I always had to click like in a Zergling. So you imagine how many Zerglings think to attack you in the same, like all of a sudden you like click on the one. second, you know, like one, next one, next one, next one. Well, not really, just the first one. So everybody starts fighting, kill him, they'll continue killing others. But especially when you move, it's quite difficult. So again, when you learn attack move command, it's much easier per usual. Very much awesomer, I guess, if you will. Nonetheless, that aside, let's see, we have two. See, I forget about what the hell I'm doing, because of course I talk a lot. So let's build immediately a refiner. We have enough thing for refiner, so thank you. Now you can. And we also have enough stuff to build another another one of our buildings here. Well, I have to remember Terran Supply Depot. Damn it, my mind stops all of a sudden. Nonetheless, I was playing actually StarCraft 2 campaign and found a beautiful mod for StarCraft 2 that is a must for anyone who actually even played the Terran campaign, the very episode 1 for original StarCraft even. It's called StarCraft Redux. It is a must because there are little cutscenes, you know, that are added that are so beautifully. God damn it, woman!
Gas, converting it into a form which your SCVs can gather.
Barrels.
Job's finished.
Okay. So we have one of our dudes getting one of our SCVs getting Westbeam gas. I have to remember these things because I actually prefer to remember certain things, like what kind of weapon this guy is using. Like, I like those things. So let's build more SCVs and prepare ourselves for the greatest thing ever, ending the tutorial. Though we do only it won't have only 3 of our supply depots. Let's build another one here. Now, of course, supply depots can be used as barricades for enemy to actually. You have to the enemy has to destroy these buildings to actually pass through. So you can actually use them as barricades, which is a beautiful thing which is awesome for that defense mission where you actually have to hold for 30 minutes or something, and that's like the bestest tactic ever, and I loved it. I do love the design more than the you can see that it's much more 80s design, so to speak, if you will, than the SC2 that is the StarCraft 2 design. I don't like the design of the supply depots in StarCraft 2 for instance. They look overly too rubbery, I guess, if you will. Yeah, but anywho, StarCraft 2 is actually a great game, but the thing is, what I don't like about, actually I'll get to another refiner. We need actually our 100. Yeah, we're there actually. We have everything. Yeah, we won. Thank you.
There will now be a fully catered reception at Marsara.
Awesome food. So that's our tutorial. We won. We're the bestest. And I was talking about something and my mind just stopped. Victory. Now this is actually 640 by 480, I think, the resolution. And we can't save a replay. I would save this replay because it's so epic. 9 minutes. Ah, wasteland. Again, per usual, it's always a wasteland somewhere.
Adjutant online.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sar colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
So, finally our actually real mission, and also still a tutorial where we actually learn a little bit of combat. I guess this is a second combat where we actually utilize more of the, well, because second combat, it is a second combat tutorial mission where our friend Edmund Duke, I don't know what happened to him later on, though. I really don't. What happened? I mean, I know we saved him at some point. That's about it. So anyway, find Rainer, build a barracks, and train their marines. So let's do this. Okay, StarCraft tips. Awesome. Multiple units by clicking and dragging a box like this, but we shall not do that because we do have the SCVs.
These Confederates think they can push anybody around. Orders, Captain?
Now we're not gonna use SCVs for combat. They might actually be useful, but I'm not gonna use them because they're awesome like that.
Orders, Captain?
As you can see, we have our awesome 15 Marines here.
Go, go, go.
They're gonna do the job right.
Let's move. Yes, sir. Standing by.
And here is our good old friend, Marshal Rainer.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Raynor, Marshal of these parts.
Hi. Anywho, now we have a hero, so to speak. Well, not really a hero. Reality-wise, StarCraft never had hero units. Well, they did, mind you, but only good in HP and maybe a little bit of damage, but not really special abilities like in Warcraft, which is, there is still at least quite distinction, you know, for them not to be just clones of each other, if you think about it. Like, if you all of a sudden have StarCraft with hero units and hero abilities, you would really get to think that it is more Warcraft, you know. And so, all in all, they had like two franchises that were still unique to each other, not clones of each other above all. So let's get our mineral deposit thingy, mineral fields it is.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
You two actually also go here.
Yes, sir. Orders,
Now I had a little problem with the StarCraft version of the game. Well, the original, doesn't really matter which version you had, where it actually freezes your system and you have to restart the computer. It completely freezes. You can't do crap. You can hear the music and everything like that, but you can't do anything beside that. I mean, well, you can't even do anything with that music unless you want to hear that music alone. So anywho, so you had that problem. There is a fix for that. So if anyone actually has a problem with this, do tell, because there is a nice fix. It's actually for Command & Conquer. It's the direct draw actually file. That is like I guess a better version maybe of the original Brood War StarCraft 1 file. So that's the problem reality-wise. So supply deep, we have 11 of 18. We're gonna be building another one. Now in Redux version, you actually get attacked by a bunch of Zerglings here constantly. Now I don't know if it's maybe because there's a difficulty setting in the game for the Redux version. You have difficulty settings, so maybe that's a difference. All in all, I never remembered actually Zergling attacking your base here at the beginning of the game, or ever. So yeah, let's build. Yeah, we can build 3 SCVs. Excellent. So you can see this mineral field only has 223, barely anything. This is the biggest one. Actually, yes, this is the this isn't the biggest one. This looks bigger than this one. Lol. Anyway. That aside, we can't build barracks. It's on B. 150 mineral. That's okay. We do actually don't have to worry. We have 2 more SCVs on the way. We don't have to build more, I think. But the thing is, I never knew how to reality-wise. I never actually cared. Never cared, honestly, about like people would probably have like, I have to build this amount of SCVs for this patch of field. I have to, like, you know, my mineral field, like, you know, build 5 for this, 3 or whatever for each mineral field or some crap like that. I never have energy for that crap. I never had energy for that crap. I mean, okay, when you love a game and you're constantly like, okay, I'm gonna learn the best things I can about this game and how to use and how to play the multiplayer. No, I never actually was a multiplayer person when it comes to this kind of games. I'm overly too awesome for multiplayer, much. So I never actually played a multiplayer for StarCraft. I played a cooperative multiplayer, if you will, against Zerg AI with my friend long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but that was back then. And I got owned. I played as a Marines, but of course, Marines die first, per usual. Now, of course, we can see our upgrades here for our Vulture, which is actually a unit that is Jim Raynor. He's a vulture. And Terran Marines classical, they have the Gauss rifle and Terran infantry armor. Now, I do think that the StarCraft 2 actually has the specific, well, how it's called. Each of the rifles, SC something something. It's always like SC maybe something something. Anywho, so we do have our refineries. We're building our balance. We need 10 Marines. Do we? If these guys actually count, that they're still alive actually, or 5. We only need 5 more Marines. We do have enough money to buy 5 more Marines without problem, I think. Though we'll see. Yeah, let's see. 50. Excellent. It's an M actually. It's quite different because it's an A. I think, yeah, A in the StarCraft 2. Kind of strange. I mean, yeah, not strange, but hard to actually get used to. When you play overly too many different games, your mind just goes left and right, left and right, left and right. What the fuck is happening, kind of thing. It's awesome stuff. Really sick shit. So anyhow, let's tell them to go here. Not like it actually matters, but again, in Redux version, it does matter because again, the enemy will attack you constantly. So you have to really be careful a little bit, not really too much, but a little bit. And I do love Redux. It's a must mod. Force record. No, I do have. StarCraft 2 Starter Edition. There is a way to play those mods because you won't be allowed to play campaign, custom campaigns on the Starter Edition of StarCraft 2. Anywho, I love the music. I really love it. Terra music is my favorite music. The first 3 tracks, well, the only 3 tracks. I think there are only 3 tracks for original vanilla. I think, or maybe the entire game. Even with the Brood War for Terrans, and of course Protoss and Zerg. But my favorite are definitely the Terran. The first one, the very first one, is my favorite music track of StarCraft. I do really like StarCraft. I'm beginning to like StarCraft. Thankfully, because of StarCraft 2 Starter Edition. Because I was like, oh, Starter Edition, I can play for free, really? And I have to buy this crap game? Excellent. Let's see this. And of course, arcade. You have the arcade thing. You can build, not build maps. You can get maps, be sexually aroused, and the good stuff. And yeah, that's about it. So we won. Of course, there's no difficulty settings if I'm not mistaken here. So 7 minutes. I'm freaking awesome. So I'm gonna actually end here. All best day, guys. All best day. Hope you enjoyed it because it's just the first of many evil things to